Good morning and welcome to the Galapagos. So there's 3 islands, well main islands in the Galapagos that you can stay on, and I'm going to be spending time on each island. And the first one is where I am now, which is San Cristobal. Now, I am walking to the beach. I'm not even at the beach yet. And I can see a sea lion. There's actually this one here which isn't very happy about the fact that I've disturbed his nap. And then there is like a bigger female down there, and I don't know if you can see, but all of these orange bits are crabs, like quite big crabs. And then over here, can you see that head? Let me see if I can zoom in. I'll put another video in if not. But over there is a massive iguana, like huge. So I literally, I'm at the end of a road. I'm not even anywhere special, and the animals are already amazing. But yeah, oh, here you go, you can see it better from this angle. Look at him just chilling on his rock. And then the moody sea lion. I have also learnt that this one is a male. If they're darker, they tend to be the males, and if they're lighter furred, then they are females. But yeah, I'm really excited to be here, if you can't tell. It's a stunning island. It's warmer than I thought. Apparently though, the sea is very cold, but we will see when I get there. But yeah, let's sorry, there's lots of lizards scurrying around my feet. Let's keep walking to the actual beach, where I might be able to see some more sea lions and maybe go for a swim with them. Okay, so I have made it to the first beach, and you need to see this. Look, there's just sea lions everywhere. They're all down by the shore. They're in the sea having a little swim. Oh, there's a baby one there, look. I don't know how close we can get with it safely, but I'm going to see if I can get closer to the baby. But they're all just having a nap all along the sea. Oh, there's another baby here. That water looks so nice. I definitely think I'm going to try and go for a swim later. But I'm going to do a walk first that goes like along through a reserve, and see, there's like a swimming spot there. So I'm going to go there first, and then I'll come back here, because it's quite near town. It's just the sound. Look at the size of this one. He's a big boy. Come up to this little viewpoint on like the edge of the beach here, and look at this, it's so beautiful. Like, not only the beach and the sea, but just seeing all of the sea lions just chilling. And then this one has just had a baby, and it's still got the umbilical cord attached. It's tiny. They're just so loud. But I did speak to a guy that works on the island, and he has said you can go in and swim with them. They're just going to try and play with you, so you just have to be careful. So I'm going to do that later here. But there's a swim spot further down, that's where I'm going, and they're also there, so I'm going to go there now because I am so excited, if you can't tell. But yeah, so let's keep walking. But this is amazing. I'm so glad I'm here. So I've now made it to the second beach, and it's honestly just getting better. You're not allowed to swim at this one because the undercurrents are quite strong, but just look at all of the sea lions. There's so many. They're obviously over there as well, but you've got so many in the rocks, and there's so many babies, but when they swim they turn the same colour as the rock. You can't really see them, but they're very loud. But this is amazing. You're going to see so many videos of sea lions in this video. So many. Look at them. I think I'm going to sit here and have my breakfast before I continue on to the swim spot, because this is just amazing and I'm not ready to leave yet. So it's currently mid-November here, which is classed as the like spring, and most people don't come during spring because the water's cold. They come in the summer so that it's better to swim. But the amount of babies here, I think if you come in summer they'd be bigger. Like, I don't know if you can see them, but all of these little black dots in the rocks are all babies. There's so many. So if you like to see the babies, come in the spring, because this is amazing. Like, I know I can't just sit here and keep watching them, but I really want to. But no, I'm going to keep going to the spot that you can swim with them. And I have to come back this way anyway, so it's fine. I'm going to come back. But yeah, this is amazing. I haven't even, like, it's day one. It's day one in the Galapagos. And I'm already like, I want to come back here in the future. This is breathtaking. I really think my nan would love this. So, Nan, if you're watching, I need to try and convince you to come out here, because this is your dream. This is amazing. There's a couple of viewpoints. This one, sorry, very wooden floor, has a big old statue of, I'm guessing, Darwin, with a sea lion, an iguana and a turtle. Yeah, and then over here that's where I have to get into the cold sea. But I can see sea lions and the water looks so clear, so I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna walk down there now, and hopefully it's not as cold as I'm expecting. So I've made it down to the swim platform and I'm gonna get in, but we've got 3 little sea lions here, a big old iguana on there, and then the rock that I put my bag on, there's actually a sea lion under it. And you can see the crabs here, so I'm hoping I don't get snapped by a crab. But yeah, we'll see. Hopefully it's not too cold. So I finished swimming. I don't know how I sound or if you can even hear me because my ears are so blocked where I was underwater for so long. But it was actually amazing. Like, I saw so many fish, so many turtles and sea lions. I saw the sea lions swimming. There was like, I was there for a couple of hours and about halfway there was this like one big man that just like kept trying to bite everyone as they were getting in and out, which made that a bit difficult. But apart from that, it was really good. Oh, and you know the iguana that I saw on the rock when I first got there? I saw it swimming, which was really weird to see, but really cool at the same time. Yeah, and then I just climbed up like all of these stairs to a viewpoint at the top, but there were like 3 French guys up there and I couldn't be bothered to stand up there and film that there, so I've come down to the second viewpoint, but I'm sure I've put in a clip of what it looks like at the top. It's an amazing view. You can see like the swimming bit, you can see like the main town and all the cruise boats that are in the harbour. Sorry, something on my leg. Yeah, but no, it was amazing. I honestly don't know how it could get better. Like, everyone said you need to do the 360 tour on this island, and it's like the cheapest I found it so far is $140. And I don't know how the snorkeling could be any better than what I've just seen, but I'll probably do that in a couple of days. So if you want to see what that's like and if it's worth it, keep watching. But yeah, I've had an amazing day. It's only like 1:30, so I've still got some time left. But I'm going to head back down to the beaches that I was at earlier, see what the sea lions are doing there, and then I might head into town, have a little wander, and then go back to the hostel and make some dinner. So I just went for a swim with the sea lions. I don't know if you can hear me because the camera got wet, and my bag is now being guarded by a sea lion and the baby. I'll have to wait for them to leave because I don't think I can get that close to a baby without the mum like attacking. They're so cute. This must be the bit where all the mums with the babies are, because we've got the mum, the baby, mum, baby, mum, baby. And then over here, there's 1, 2, 3 babies. And then there's loads of babies over here. This is actually amazing. Actually amazing. I don't ever want to leave. So, I'm currently just laying on the beach for a bit. And look who's pulled up next to me. We've got a mama and her baby. I was just sat there like, do I leave? What do I do? But no, mum's gone to sleep, so I guess I'm allowed to stay here. I don't know if you could like really lay and read a book like I was going to, with all the sounds and the fear of being bit for getting in their way, but look at what I'm surrounded by. We've got these, and then all of these sea lions, and then more that side. But it's this little baby that I'm worried about. I don't want to get attacked because he's got too close to me. It's so noisy. I don't even know if I'm going to put music in this video. I might just let you hear the noises that I am hearing, because this is just constant. But no, this baby's the cutest. Good morning and welcome to another day on San Cristobal. So yesterday was amazing, honestly. I met so many sea lions, so many fish, turtles, and yeah, honestly, I don't know how it could get any better. This morning I walked around the town and spent some time on the beaches looking at more sea lions, and now I'm going to do the hike to Playa Baquerizo, if that's how you say it. So this trail is listed as a difficult trail with a steep descent and climbing that gets into the island. A good opportunity to remind the sensations the first San Cristobal settlers shall have felt tough environments and forest densities. So it's only supposed to take 45 minutes, so let's go for it. There are a lot more people around here today than there were yesterday. But I've only seen 2 people go down to this trail, and they're the 2 people that I said, what's the worst that could happen to? And they decided to do it as well. So I'll probably catch up to them at some point. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. I've put the hair up so I can see what I'm climbing and descending. But we'll see. We'll see. I did sign in at the office, so if I don't come back, hopefully they should send someone to come and find me. So don't worry, Mum, I'm being responsible. But yeah, this is a trail so far. I think it's flat, deep descent, flat climb, but we'll see. I mean, it's relatively flat. Okay, so the sign wasn't over-exaggerating. It was a very hard walk. It was like rock climbing basically the whole way, and in sandals, not a good idea. Highly recommend actual trousers. But I'm here now, and we've got big iguanas all over the beach. We've got some sea lions, and we met someone walking the other way that said there was turtles, but I don't know if you have to swim for the turtles, so I might have to get in and see if I can see them in there. But this is amazing. There's more people here than I thought there would be, though. I will say that. But yeah, gorgeous. With this beach. Hang on, I'm getting burnt. Sorry, my back is already very burnt and the sun just came out, so I don't want to get in anymore. Yeah, I love this beach. I've spent probably a couple of hours here now, and it's honestly amazing. There's so many turtles. Like, I have never seen this many turtles. There's got to be, like, I swam over here, and like the current is quite strong, so if you do come, be careful. But there's like 20 turtles just in this area, and then you can see them bopping their heads out every now and then. Like, there's one there that's swimming along. Can you see the head? Yeah, and there's like a few over here if you're not a great swimmer. But honestly, and then since like most people stopped swimming, the sea lions and the iguanas have been going in, and you can just see them just swimming around. Like, an iguana's just got in here. You can see its head there. And then that shiny rock over there isn't a shiny rock, that's a sea lion that's just got out the sea. But they don't tend to swim when you're in there. I have swum with 2 iguanas since I've been here, but the sea lions have stopped. Well, they were just laying on the beach until everyone got out, basically. But it's still amazing seeing them swim from the shore. Wow, honestly, I wasn't going to come to this beach because obviously the 45-minute climb, bouldering session, shall we say, puts most people off, and you should still come. It's actually stunning. Like, the beach is stunning. Like, you can see the fact that it's a sea lion, now it's moving. There are 2 people still out there snorkeling because there's so many turtles. I don't want to leave, but I know I have to. But yeah, just wow. The Galapagos so far has definitely exceeded my expectations. And we're still only on the first island. And we still have the boat trip tomorrow that everyone raves about. So we'll see then what it's like. So yeah, see you in a bit. Okay then, so after an absolutely amazing time on this beach, I do unfortunately have to leave because it's a 45-minute climb back up to the viewpoint, and then another 45 minutes to the hostel. And I want to watch the sunset tonight. Apparently there's really good sunsets. I don't see how, because where the town is, it faces the wrong direction, but we're going to go anyway. And it was really fun to watch all the sea lions in town this morning, and apparently they come more into town when it gets later, so that'll be good. I'm having one last look at this gorgeous beach with all the little sleeping sea lions. There's an iguana getting out the sea there. Iguanas all around here. Sea lions. Yeah, it's definitely one to put on the list for when you come and visit, but you do need to be able to climb, and I will show you why on the walk back now, or the climb back now. So yeah, let's go. I mean, put it this way, we're not even off the beach yet and the climb starts. So yeah, it's not disability friendly, shall we say. So the first climbing session is relatively flat. You just have to get so it's like 30 seconds to walk here, and then we walk along this walk, and you do have to be careful that there aren't any iguanas that you're going to stand on, because there were some baby ones when we walked, like hiding in the crevices, so that's something you need to watch out for. Let's keep going. So this is what I mean. I was just about to step on a rock. Can't, it's got an iguana on it. So yeah, I kind of need to go on this rock. I'm just balancing. Okay, I'm gonna have to backtrack and try and get around it, because I don't know if iguanas are going to attack or not. The majority of the rest of the walk is like this, just random rocks that have fallen that you have to literally climb up, which is why I'm a bit out of breath, because I've already been doing it. You can see it just continues. So yes, I wouldn't recommend doing it in sandals. It's quite difficult. I also would say be careful where you step, because as you can see, some of the rocks are broken and they move, so don't put all your weight on it until you're sure it's not going to move. And it is starting to spit a little, so I'm hoping it doesn't rain, because that's going to make these very slippery and very dangerous. So yeah, I'm going to put the camera away and get a move on. Now we start the hard part. We have to climb up here. It's like a kilometre distance, but it's all rock climbing up. So this isn't going to be fun, but let's get up there. I've also run out of water, so I want to get back so I can find some in town. Good morning and welcome to my third and final day on San Cristobal. So today I am doing the Tour 360. It's a tour that everyone raves about, the tour that everyone says you have to do. I've booked it through Scuba Eden. Now, originally I was going to book it through my hostel, however, he kind of let me down, so we're just going to ignore that. I am paying $150 here. You can get it for $140, and it's currently mid-November 2025, if you need to know prices. But yeah, if you book it more than a day in advance, you can easily get it for $140p. So yeah, I'm actually really excited. We get to go to Kicker Rock, which apparently has some of the best snorkeling you can do. I did want to do a discovery dive there, but you can't do your discovery dive at Kicker Rock. So if you want to dive there, you need to get your diving qualification beforehand. But yeah, they're not open yet, so I'm just going to wait here. Hopefully they come and open up soon, and then we'll get on the way. So on the way to our first snorkeling spot, we actually turned around because we found some orcas, and I have never seen them that close to the boat. There was like 2 babies and 2 big ones. It was amazing. And then this is Kicker Rock. So we just snorkeled here, and it was quite cold. The visibility wasn't great, but we saw quite a few turtles and fish. But this is where the hammerhead sharks normally are, but we didn't see any, probably because they swam away because the orcas are in the area. But yeah, we just had a snack, and now we're on to the next place. So after the first snorkeling spot, the rock, we went to a nice little beach where you could snorkel, and there were Galapagos reef sharks there. However, they kept swimming away because people were like splashing really hard. But yeah, they were good. And then we had some lunch. It was actually a really nice lunch. We had like rice, fish, salad and a little bit of pasta. And now we have come to this gorgeous bay. Our boat's around there, and we just got a dinghy round, so we've got to wait for the other people to come round. And then we're going to walk 5 minutes across the rock to another snorkeling spot. However, I have forgot my sun cream and my swim top, and my back is already burnt, so God knows what it's going to be like at the end of this. But it's gorgeous, so yeah, let's go. So after climbing the rocks, there's like a big lagoon, and we went for a swim there and saw quite a few turtles and big, like really quite wide white-tipped reef sharks, which was good. And then we just spent a couple of minutes just floating in the sea here, waiting for the dinghy to come pick us up again, and then we head back to the main boat and continue. Just like that, I am back at the pier on San Cristobal. It was an amazing day. Yes, I think it's worth it, honestly. It was very expensive. Obviously $150 is a lot of money, but we saw so many animals. We saw orcas. On the way back just then, it took a while and it was quite bumpy, but we were surrounded by dolphins for part of it, which was amazing. I saw sharks, turtles, loads of fish. The only thing that we didn't see was the manta rays and the hammerhead sharks, because the orcas had apparently scared them away. But it was amazing. It is, if you have the money, I'd say definitely do it. I see why everyone raves about it, but yeah, it was an amazing day. And I'm sure you've got lots of footage coming your way of all the different animals I saw.